Hello, everybody. Welcome to Step into the Portal. My name is the Brandt. Going to play some Lord of the Rings LCG, finishing up from like a month ago. But I am not alone. I am here with Steve. Steve, how are you?
Good. How you been?
Good. I'm very good. I was telling you before, but I'll tell people I dropped you like a rock. Like we played one, and I was all about like, hey, this week we'll figure out how to play the second Lord of the Rings because I had a total blast. I love this game. And then I think like school, I had something crazy going on for a week, and then I got the Sinister Motives box, and Marvel Champions my number one, and I was like full focus on that. So we never came back to this, but here we come full circle. We're gonna play the second part of the Dark of Mirkwood scenario pack. Are you excited?
I'm excited. Love this one.
Yeah, this is fun. So Steve is from the One Stop Co-op Shop. If you haven't checked out their channel, you can find him both on the main channel and on the stream channel, right? Why don't you tell people about the two channels?
Yeah, we have one with like recorded plays, edited plays. So that is the main channel. If you're familiar with One Stop Co-op Shop, that's probably the one you look at the most. I help out there a little bit, but I also mostly do the stream channels. It's a separate channel because we have like 6 of us supporting the channel at this point. And that's the live content. So I do a lot of live content there.
Yeah, I love live content. It is so fun for me. I like having people with us. I like I like playing with other people live too. Which card games just work so great for me. Like I'm partially jealous of people who can play like TTS board games and some of that stuff and all that internet, because I'm just not there. Like I want to sit at my kitchen table or my dining room table with the big Arc Nova sprawled out in front of me and play that way. Like I struggle with I don't know. Board games to me are just so tactile, but card games, they work. I like webcam card games. I think they work really well. So
sure.
That has been fun. So awesome. Well, you are the aficionado here. I bowed out of this game a few years ago. So you're our resident expert here, as you were last time.
Uh-oh.
The other one we played, though, we ran right through that one. We had no issues. My Hobbit deck really showed up, and your deck built to the point where I can't remember. You were getting all the traits, right? They could get all the symbols on them.
Yeah.
And that was awesome to see because I'd never seen a deck like that. Which was really neat. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, it's funny because like, oh yeah, we should bring some like I might need a little bit of combat or something, and you didn't need any combat.
Well, I known I had that deck play well, and then I was trying to beat that Anduin passage on the Anduin, and that deck just doesn't do well again. We talked about it because of the low shadow values of the minions. Really struggle against the hobbits, you know.
Definitely.
So that was interesting, but you can definitely see how they've changed some of the scenarios and whatnot over time, because these scenarios were made much later, even though they're part of the first box, right?
They're from the collector's set.
Yeah,
which was much later. Yeah, and overall, because the collector set, it's actually a little bit on the easier side. I would say these are more. I generally bring these out for like the newer players. Like this is a good like it's not too easy, but it's also not gonna break your face like some of the other quests in like the first box, the core box. So I do like this one quite a bit.
Yeah, the LCGs are so interesting because you're building decks. Like even if I'm fighting something easy, I can have fun with my deck kind of doing what it's trying to do, right? Even if I'm winning, I don't always feel the like, oh, I'm winning so much that I'm not having fun. Because if my deck pulls off the combos I want it to pull off, or I can cycle through combos, I generally find that fun. I'm not always like, it must be a challenge. Whereas a set board game, sometimes the easy mode can feel like, well, it's just going to be the same thing, right? Pandemic is going to be the same thing if I don't increase the difficulty.
Sure.
But these games do a great job with it. So
for sure.
So that is a nice part. And I just wanted to show off this set because at the time it had just come out kind of to retail release. So I thought that was important. If people don't know, Step Into the Portal is a product of a store called The Portal, which is in Manchester, Connecticut, which is right outside Hartford, the capital. And it's basically, I always tell people, halfway between New York City and Boston, like boom, right in the middle on the diagonal driving up. So I know lots of people that are traveling that direction. They're like, I stopped in your store. So it's a perfect spot. If you ever come to have you ever been to New England?
I have for work, maybe like a couple years ago, like 3 years ago.
Okay. So. Have you been to New York City for vacation?
Oh yeah.
Travel?
My wife is there just a few months ago, actually. She went to a Broadway show.
Oh, there you go. That's the thing. That's what people are doing, right? I mean, obviously there's a ton of sightseeing, but Broadway shows are are all the rage. Yeah, it's always interesting to me. I mean, my whole life I've lived here, and I can hop in a car and be in New York City in 2 hours. So it's just so normal for me. I actually prefer the train. I'll get on the train, and then I don't have to do anything. I just sit back, and it drops me off right in Grand Central Station, which is the big ceiling if you look up, that everybody knows. And then, I mean, you're right in the heart of everything. You're just south of Rockefeller Center, and yeah, it's so easy. I just walk around. So
definitely,
it's a day trip for us, which is just so funny knowing that it's like this famous city of the world, you know. Awesome. Well, we should get to playing because we could chat forever. Brom Bay is here. Thank you, Brom Bay, for joining us. He says, happy to see you playing this game again. I agree. I'm happy to be playing this game again. I like playing a variety of games as much as Champions is my number one game. I definitely want breaks and other games to play. So this should be awesome. Shall we go to it?
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to read the story here. So this second one is called The Caves of Nibin-Dum. After a day and night of tracking the goblins that attacked the Woodman village, the companions had defeated the goblins' rear guard and reached the creature's secret hideaway, a forgotten dwarf hold in the mountains of Mirkwood, once named Nibin-Dum. The elves had long ago fled the southern reaches of Mirkwood when the necromancer first took up his abode in Dol Guldur, but the dwarves of Nibin-Dum did not abandon their ancestral home. They remained a secret people in the mountains of Mirkwood until an earthquake shattered their halls and collapsed their minds. After the disaster struck, the dwarves finally abandoned Nibin-Dum and joined their cousins in the Iron Hills. Years later, as the power of Dol Guldur reached north, a tribe of goblins discovered Nibin-Dum and took it for themselves. From this hidden stronghold, they would issue forth at times to raid the woodmen who dared live under the shadow of Mirkwood. It was these goblins that the heroes pursued through the forest, and it was their captives that the companions had sworn to rescue. So it was that the heroes discovered the entrance to the goblins' hidden lair and entered to fulfill their oath. And then it tells us the two sets that this deck is built with.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am playing an Eagles deck, is the idea. I've got a little bit of glare here. Sorry, I moved my lights, but it's still a little bit of glare. So I am playing Eagles, but I have Prince Imrenhill, who is leadership, Boromir tactics, and Aemir tactics is what I have in my deck, and then just a pile of Eagles allies.
Oh yeah, Eagles are so fun.
Yeah. What have you got there for your deck?
Yeah, so I decided to try to compliment you because Eagles are fairly combat intensive. So I'm going a little bit of Noldor, and I added a Harad in there. So Noldor, they're kind of known for discard tricks. So they draw extra cards and discard cards for other effects. And then Harad are 5 desert dwelling, not 5. There's 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Yeah, there's 3 desert dwelling, like really good allies, and they are expensive and unique, but they're very powerful to get them out. And so I'll be hopefully leveraging them. But my thought is Círdan has a special ring that lets him ready and boost allies. So I'm hoping I can ready and boost your Eagles or the Harad later on this game.
All right. Perfect. I like the idea.
We'll see.
All right. So I shuffled up this. Is there like an official format that I always put my encounter deck here, discard pile, and then I put the current thing? Am I doing it like generally how people do?
Yeah, seems good to me.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if there's like an official, this is the format. I mean, I know you can play whatever you want. I'm not trying to say there must be, but I didn't know. Or as long as it's easy for you to follow.
Right.
All right, so here we go. You have pursued the goblins that attacked a woodman village to the mountains of Mirkwood. The trail leads over a steep ridge where you discover the forgotten dwarf home of Nibin-Dum. And apologies on pronunciation if I don't say that right. I think pronouncing Lord of the Rings locations might not be might be its own major in college.
I struggle with pronunciations in general, so yeah, I totally get that.
You light a torch and enter. All right, so the setup is searching counter deck for the Goblin Chieftain, the Cracked Pillar, and the Cave Torch. Set the Goblin Chieftain and the Cracked Pillar aside out of play, so I have those up here. Yes, we are playing on a Marvel Champions mat. The last time we played on my table, and I just don't think it has the same, the mat gives it something. And I've tried to play with other mats, and this green color just works so well. So I realize we're playing on a Marvel Champions mat, but I wanted to have something in the background. So
Totally.
It's there. All right. The first player attaches Cave Torch to one of their heroes. Shuffle the encounter deck. Shall I go first? Is that easiest?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
It doesn't really matter who I attach it to as long as I don't die, right?
Yeah, as long as you don't die, as long as you do have a restricted slot, because it is a restricted attachment.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Maybe then.
As a reminder to people watching, restricted. Every character can only have 2 restricted attachments max.
I don't remember who I put what on.
I can manage if you don't, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think I'll just put it on Amir and figure out if I was right or wrong. So,
do you have his horse in there? I assume.
I don't have his horse in there.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe I do.
We'll find out.
I built the deck literally like 2 days after we played, so then it's like, wait, I might. I have Legolas's horse.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what Amir's horse is.
That's okay.
I don't know if I missed it or if I don't have
Firefoot
it.
is his name, I think.
Oh, okay. I do have him. I don't know why I didn't put him in.
It's okay. It might not be necessary. It's fine. I'm just curious because I don't remember that's restricted or not. I don't think it is. But
all right. So 1B is the Dark of Nibin-Dum. The dwarves abandoned Nibin-Dum after an earthquake collapsed part of the mine, but it seems these goblins have since adopted it as their home. The flickering light of your torch reveals a network of dark passages, and you set about searching for signs of the enemy. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck for a different location and adds it to the staging area. So we have these tunnels, the collapsed mine, the branching paths, any input you have, if you know. The crumbling stairs. I don't remember what I used the last time. There's a lot of things.
Goblin Dungeon is kind of cool because you can get a free ally. That could be really useful in my deck. Branching paths is okay.
All right, well, we'll
Collapse
put a
mine might be
dungeon.
fine too.
What'd you say?
Collapse mine might be good.
All right, so we'll do a collapse mine and we'll do a dungeon.
Okay.
Although that starts us at 5.
The dungeon. Wait. True. You want to do the branching paths? That might be better.
All right.
I do have a lot of willpower, but to make it easier for ourselves.
All right, so there we go. Those 2 are in place. All right, so we draw our hands, right? 6 cards.
Yep. And then you can mulligan if you want, which is a full hand mulligan, and then you're good. Draw the rest of your cards.
Yeah, I think I am. So do I shuffle it back in, or do I draw and then shuffle back in?
Just
shuffle everything and draw 6.
I think you shuffle everything and draw 6. I'm pretty sure.
So I'm going to take a mulligan. All right, so we draw 6, a little bit better. Okay, and then resource phase, we draw a card and all of our heroes get a resource, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and I couldn't find my first player token. I forgot where I put it, so I'm using this little die from Dungeon Roll. It was sitting right here. So I figured this little goblin die will be the first player. I don't know, is a dragon better? Maybe a dragon's more interesting. Oh, treasure chest. Perfect. That's more heroic. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is play The Eagles Are Coming. So I search the top 5 for an eagle. And I get the Descendant of Throndor.
Ooh, nice.
I put him in, I discard this card, and I reshuffle my deck. It is any number of Eagles cards. I only got 1, but 1 is way better than 0. So we won't worry about that. All right, then what I'm going to do is so I think what I'll do is I will put the Horn of Gondor on Imrahil and then also give him the tactics. Well, maybe I'll wait to give him the tactics icon. So I will spend 1 here. He can have that, right? It's just attached to a hero.
That's correct. Respect.
I don't need him to have. Although if he had tactic symbols now, it wouldn't be the worst thing. But I could just play it later, so I don't think it's a big deal. So then I'm going to play this eagle here, the Vassal of the Windlord. And he is ranged, so he can attack things that are in front of you. He can't have attachments. And after he attacks, I have to discard him from play. That is it for me.
Okay. So I'll point something out for folks. This Círdan has an interesting ability. So his ability, is my thing not working? Why is it not coming up?
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll fix that in a little bit. Okay, well, Círdan, his ability is draw an additional card at the beginning of the resource phase. So I actually draw extra cards.
Oh, nice.
But I need to discard a card after drawing extra cards.
Okay.
So he's going to let me get to my deck faster. Arwen lets me discard a card to add a resource to a Noldor hero's resource pool or Aragorn. So if you have Noldor in play, I can potentially give resources, but I went ahead and discarded this Elven Light, which is an interesting card. It can only be played from your discard pile.
Right. I remember that card.
It costs 1, and then as an action, you return to your hand to draw a card. That's an interesting way of doing that. So I discarded that to start. But what I want to do is I kind of want to build up some resources, but I think I'm going to go ahead and lay out Narya. So Narya is attached to Círdan or Gandalf. He's going to gain the leadership resource icon, and then I can exhaust this and the attached character to choose and ready 2 allies. Each of those allies get +1 attack and +1 defense to the end of the phase.
Nice.
I will get rid of those 2 resources, put that on Círdan. And so the hopeful, I already got the system ready so I can help eventually ready your birds. So I'll do that, and I'm going to actually I'm going to spend this resource instead. So I'll give her a resource still. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now.
All right.
Okay.
So we move on. That was our planning phase. I guess I should have mentioned that. So now we go to the quest phase. So I picked to commit. So I'm going to commit 3.
Okay.
You have a spot to track that? You do on your map.
I do. Awesome.
Yep. So I'm going to let you do that.
3, and then I'm going to commit 4, 5, 6, 7 on top of that. So we're up to 10.
Okay.
And we have 3 in the staging area?
Yep. Yeah, I brought you here to put you to work, Steve. That's the reason.
That is 4. No problem. The branching path gives us +1, so it's actually 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 4 to 10.
I could, if I wanted to, I could exhaust the cave torch to get rid of the branching paths.
You could. You can also see what flips first, and then
yeah, and then I
pop
have it.
That might be better.
Right. So we just get 2 cards, right?
Correct.
One for each of us. I do know this stuff. I just like the confirmation. All right. The player who controls Cave Torch must either exhaust the Cave Torch, or progress can't be placed on the quest until the end of the phase. I guess we're going to get progress, so I probably will just exhaust the Cave Torch.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Which was a good call on your part. And then we get Goblin Tunnels. So that was a total of 5 there. Now, or this one gives it +1?
It's dark, it gets +1.
Does it also give itself +1?
No.
Each dark location.
Yes, technically, yeah.
So the 2, 3, 3 is 8.
Was it the last one you had? The tunnels.
This is the tunnels, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think it's 2, 3, and 3, which is 8. And what were we, 10 or 11?
Yes, we're at 10. So we're at +2.
All right. So we add 2 here.
Hmm.
And then we can travel to one of these locations, which I think is the branching paths, because that pulls 3 out.
Yes. Yeah, I'm okay with
one
that.
we want to get rid of.
Yeah,
I think we just want to get rid. I mean, I guess the other option is to use. Well, no, we can't use the torch because I used
it. Nope, that's totally fine.
All right. So that is there, and then that's our travel phase. So we can pick one of these to go to. After it leaves play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Choose one to reveal. Oh, that's the issue, huh?
Oh, you're correct, Brombe. I forgot about that. Brombe mentioned the Cave Torch has a forced effect. So after you exhaust it, you have to discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it's an enemy, add it to the staging area.
Oh, I was thinking if you exhausted it for its effect.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. It is not.
Cool.
Is it discard?
Hey, Theodore. Yes, I'm the same Steve from One Stop Coop Shop. Welcome. Thanks. Nice to meet you,
I'm
Theodore.
the same Brandt from Step Into the Portal.
Exactly. We haven't changed. For better or worse.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it has been a month, as we just talked about in the beginning. All right. Yeah, thank you. I knew that effect was there, but I thought it was like when I used it, but I clearly makes sense there. All right. So then there's no encounter phase. There's no combat phase. So I think we just go to refresh, right?
That is correct.
Unless you have any combat abilities, but I think that would be weird given that there's no enemies.
Nope.
Okay. So we ready and we increase our shadow. Mine actually started at 32, so I'm now 33.
I'm now at 32.
So we're playing pretty high.
We are playing high.
All right. And then this passes to you. You're now the first player.
Okay.
And we gain resources and draw cards, and you get all sorts of draw, discard, fancy effects.
I do. I'm trying to figure out what I want to discard for this. Trippy crossover to me. Nice. Nice. Okay. I am going to dump. I don't think you need too many of these right now. Okay. Okay, let's start getting the action going. So I am going to discard a card from my hand to give myself an extra resource. So now I've got 5 resources out there. I'm going to play. Actually, I'll discard a different card. Discard these. Okay. I'm going to play a Good Harvest as my card. So Good Harvest, name a sphere. I'm going to choose lore. Until the end of the phase, you can spend resources of any sphere when playing for cards belonging to that named sphere. So I get to play, use all my resources for lore, which is perfect because I want to play Furial.
Okay.
So Furial is expensive for 5, so I can use literally all my resources to play this card. But this is one of the Harads. It's got 3 willpower. Good. Yeah, 3 willpower, which is excellent. 1 fight, 1 attack, 2 defense, 3 hit points. Response: after Furial commits to the quest, look at the top card of the counter deck. Then you may discard the looked at card. So it's going to help us avoid some of those bad cards coming out. So I'll put that in play, and that is basically all I got.
All right. I don't have much either. I am going to spend 1 and give Imrahil the tactics icon with this Song of Battle. And so he's going to build up all my resources. And then next turn, I'll be able to play an eagle. So okay. I think that's it. I have this Born Aloft that I can use because I generally want things to leave play. Is the idea. Because if things leave play, he gets additional attack. Yeah, I should mention that. He gets +2 attack when a character leaves play. And Imrahil readies when something leaves play. So
sure,
that is the idea. But that is all I have for now.
One thing I will mention is because Furial can actually peek at the top part of the deck. That's going to help a lot with the Cave Torch.
Right.
So we can keep that in mind as we continue here.
All right. So I think we did planning, so we go to quest phase. It feels like resource and planning are the same phase. I always forget those are separate.
Yeah.
What are you committing?
I am going to commit a ton. So I'm going to rely on you for most of the combat here. I'm going to commit 10 on my side.
Right. And I don't know. Am I okay to just commit 2?
We also get to look at the top part of the deck right now.
Okay. Oh, when he commits, that's when we look?
Yep.
All right. So it is an enemy, so we don't want to use the torch currently.
Well, we can discard if we want.
Oh.
Yeah.
So After it engages, you discard the top card of the deck. If it's a goblin, put it into play. Other than that, it's actually not too bad of an enemy.
Okay.
I mean, he attacks for 2. That's not that big a deal.
Okay.
But we'll deal with him.
Sounds good.
All right. So we're set, right? We get 2 cards?
Correct.
We are 12-4.
12-4, yep.
Yeah. All right, so we know we're getting this warg. That's going to bring it to 6. And then we are also getting another warg. So when it attacks you, exhaust the cave torch to cancel the attack and return it to the staging area. So that's 8 total.
8 to a 12, so we're up by 4.
All right, so 3 goes on branching paths, so that's gone, and 1 goes here. Maybe I'm better to just use this. I'm not sure if either is visible for people easily, so. All right. So that gets us there. So now we can travel to one of these. After a goblin is revealed from the encounter, remove 1 progress from the current quest. So it probably makes sense to just do this collapsed mine, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that one.
I think they're kind of the same.
Yeah, about the same.
Yeah. So I guess if we over quest, but this gets 6 on it, so the odds of getting 10 above are pretty low.
Not
all right,
up
so
there yet.
now we have to fight both of these enemies. And you are first?
I am first.
So there's not a good way to do that, correct? Because if I pull 1, the other's going to... Are you at 32?
I'm at 32, yeah.
Okay, so if I pull the 28, then the 33 would come to me, right?
That is correct. That's correct.
And I'm assuming you can't deal with 1, right?
I can block 1, but I'm not really well equipped yet to deal with it.
Okay.
If you can do it both, that's fine. Otherwise, I can.
Yeah. So I'll take 1 because during the encounter phase, you can optionally engage. What is that term?
That's correct. Yep.
Optionally engage. And then the other one would go to you, except you're 32 and it's got a 33 shadow value. So this one will come to me.
And remember that other one has a forced effect too.
So after this one engages me, I have to discard the top card of the deck. If it's a goblin enemy, oh, darn it. Put it into play engaged with you.
Engaged with you? Crap.
Yeah.
Can't help you with that one. You do have Boromir though, so.
Yeah, he can just double block. That's probably the plan. So then they all get shadow cards and then I pick defenders. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. So we give them shadow cards. And is there an order for shadow cards or is it up to me?
Highest to lowest.
Highest to lowest. Okay. All right. So, and they attack in that order? No, then I can pick, right?
You can pick.
All right. So Boromir will block the 2. And it's plus nothing. So that's done. Then I could just take the 1. Is that risky? It's always risky, right?
It's always risky, but if it's only 1, might be worth it.
1. Deal 1 damage to a character you control. All right. So I will put 1 on Éomer, and then I have to assign 1 from this, and I'm going to assign that to Imrahil.
Okay.
And then this one I'm going to spend, or I'm going to increase my threat by 1 to ready him, and then he's going to block this warg. If it's undefended, discard an ally you control. So it's 3-2, so I take 1. Yeah.
Good thing you blocked that one.
All right, so now it is the combat phase.
Yep.
So during the combat phase, the first thing I'm going to do is attack with this Vassal here. And the Vassal is going to hit and kill this for 3, and then I have to have it leave play.
Mm-hmm.
When it leaves play, that's going to trigger readying Imrahil, gaining a resource, and Éomer's now +2.
Yes.
So then Éomer's a 5. Hold on. So then I'm also going to use the resource I got to play Grave Cairn, which gives Imrahil +3.
Nice.
So then Éomer's going to attack here for 5 and defeat the warg. And Immerhole's going to attack here for 6 and defeat this warg.
Well done. Well done.
Woo.
I'm
I just had to
impressed.
remember that Grave Cairn.
Yeah, let me
Nice.
just take these 3 enemies and destroy them all in one turn. No big
Man,
deal.
that worked well. This is actually fun because we switched, although I had that lot of combat with the hobbits, but I definitely wasn't as like tactics oriented. So I have to think from the other end here.
Nope.
All right. Would you like to do anything?
No, I'm good. I'm enjoying watching you kill everything.
So far, both streams are, Steve, come watch my decks play. It's not true at all, because both of your decks, you did a good job of finding support decks for my decks. Which is
I'm
a big
support
part of
type.
it, right?
Yeah, I'm a support type player. I love playing healing class and support classes. I'm totally happy.
Yeah, no, I get it. It is funny. Like, there's that.
Don't worry,
All
my
right.
wife gives me crap. Are you gonna do something or what?
No, you just draw another card. All right, so oops, I did that slightly wrong. We should have readied and increased threat. Then this passes to me, and then we gain resources and draw a card.
Yeah.
All right, so things are going pretty well.
They are.
So I don't need this. This blocker's okay. But I think I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play Landreval for 5.
Mm-hmm.
So Landreval is Sentinel. He can't have any attachments, and after a hero is destroyed, I can return Landreval to my owner's hand and put that hero back into play with a damage. And Boromir has it's discard. So it would have to actually be when they die, right? Is discard the same as destroyed? I assume those are different.
They are different.
Okay. So I was thinking I could use Boromir's ability, trigger with Landreval, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He still will be helpful.
Definitely.
So, all right, I've got him out. I've still got 2 more eagles in my hand, but this one hits things that are in the staging area, and this one blocks for a whole bunch, but costs resources to keep. So I think I'll wait on that. Oh, I did never exhaust the cave torch.
Oh, at the end of the last turn? Yeah, you could have. It's a risk of getting something bad popping up, but you could.
We're doing so well, right? Might as well just let it be and see what trouble we get in.
I mean, you can deal with enemies, it seems like, so I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, true. All right, yeah, let's be risky. Why not? So we draw. It is an enemy. We add 3. I'm just going to add it to this one here. All right, so that would have been the end of the last.
That guy has Surge, if I remember.
Oh, yeah, does that happen?
Let me check.
If that card is an enemy, add it to the staging area, so it's not revealed.
That's correct. That's correct.
All right, so we'll have to deal with that one. All right, I played everything on my turn, so it's you.
I am going to play for 1 resource here. Elf Friend. So this card is attachment attached to a character. Attached character gains a Noldor and Sylvan traits. So I'm going to give that to Khalil. So now I can actually discard cards to give him resources to hopefully pump out my hurrah a little bit quicker. Okay.
Nice.
In fact, I will go ahead and discard another Elven Light to do that. Another resource. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. You want to discard those cards so that they're in your discard pile. Nice. All right. I am going to commit to questing.
You might not need to, because we only have 2 out there right now, right? 2 threat?
3 threat.
3 threat.
Yeah, I am wondering if I was smarter to put this here, but whatever. Yeah, and we can only put 7 on, so I guess I won't.
Yeah.
Because we can only put 3 here and 4 here because of this being in the staging area.
Yeah, because I'm going to quest pretty heavy here. So I'm going to do 10, and I also have an Elrond's Council. So if I control a Noldor character, give another character +1 to end of the phase, lower your threat by 3. So I'm going to drop my threat down to 30 now.
Nice.
And then I got +1 willpower, so it's actually going to be 11 by myself there. So 11 to 3. I think we're looking pretty good.
11-3. All right. We get 2 cards. Yeah, I agree, Brombe. It's nice when there's rules that are similar between the games, although also having rules that are different helps distinguish the game so they're not the same game.
True.
But yeah, it helps when you're thinking along the same vein. I'm generally pretty good with rules. So like when I'm checking in, it's more, make sure I don't want to play the wrong thing.
Totally.
All right, Goblin Sniper is 2. And oh no, Lightless Passage is 4, and we have to exhaust a cave torch to travel there.
So 4.
So yeah, this is
and what was the
9.
other guy was what? The sniper was how much?
2.
2.
So this should be 9.
So we're up to +2.
+2?
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't get rid of this one.
We did not. Is there something to do about that?
Maybe I should have done something with Emerald.
Not expecting a +4 to pop out.
Yeah, I know it's tricky. That's all right. I guess. Yeah, even the torch doesn't get rid of that, huh?
Well, you could use the torch right now to
get rid of this one so we could travel.
Yeah.
All right, I will use the torch. Oh, it is an enemy.
Oh, come on.
Not getting any luck. So this is gone because we had 3 to it.
Oh, wait, we could have free rolled. We didn't do that. Oh, well.
Oh, because we would have known what it was.
Yeah. We could have avoided that stuff, and I just totally forgot. My bad.
So then we'll travel here because we can't travel to the other one.
Yeah, so at the tunnels, yep.
And we could let the sniper sit there for a round. He deals 1 damage to me. So that is an option. It's not a great option, but it's an option.
It's 1 damage to one character each person controls. Yeah. So we both would take 1 damage.
Oh, we each would take 1. Okay.
Yeah, Bromway's just torch it. Yep, we agree.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
All right. It's just they attack for 3. That's the frustrating part.
I mean, I can block one of them.
I don't have a lot of healing.
I have healing in the deck. I've not seen it yet, though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Boromir and Immerhol can definitely block, and then these each attack for 3, which will defeat each of them. That's not a major issue. Oh, I can actually deal the damage. It doesn't have to be a hero, right?
The sniper damage can go to anyone. That's correct.
So I could put the sniper on Landrevol.
You could.
It's not going to matter there.
You could.
So that might be our best bet, unless you think we can deal with the sniper too.
Well, if I option engage 1. No, we can't do it. We can't get the sniper out because...
Right, because if I optionally engage and you optionally engage...
He'll still be there.
We can't take him.
Right.
Yep.
So we're going to just have to deal with it. So it's up to you. If you want to deal with 2 goblin runners or if you want me to deal with 1, I can do that. I can't...
Can you defeat it?
No.
So I might as well just take it, right?
Okay. Yeah, if you can deal with it.
The other option is I could block 1 with Landrevol and then you could attack. Do you have anything that does 3 damage?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
So I think once again, I will play the game. All right. So these 2 can already attack for 3. So I'm just going to block with these 2, I think. I think it just makes the most sense here. So. All right, so they're the same. So he's going to attack for 3, and this is going to be +1 for each goblin enemy engaged with me. Ouch. So he hits for 5. I block 2 and take 3. I have 1 health left.
Crap, I really need to find healing.
And then Imrahil will block here and deal 1 damage to a character you control. So I will deal that to Landrevol.
Okay.
And then I will attack and defeat both of them.
Well done. Oh, and the sniper at the end of the combat phase can do damage.
Oh yeah, end of combat phase. So I will put another one on Landrevol. Did Immerhold take a damage? Didn't he block? What was the first one there?
No, you blocked with Boromir, I thought.
Boromir, the first one. The second one was deal a damage to a character you control, but then he should have taken 1 because it was a 3 versus 2.
Okay.
All right. Well. Getting a little rough, but
you're Yeah.
We'll get there. Hopefully this torch won't bring enemies every turn. All right, I'm at 36, passing that your way.
Okay.
Resource phase. Draw a card. I got Gandalf.
Boom.
Can't play him yet, though.
Got some cards I need. That's good.
All right, it is all you.
Okay, I am going to. Can I get both these out? Can I get both of them out?
So
the first card I'm going to play.
Man. Look at Brombe. Tells us we should torch it. We did. Then, we can't engage it. We figured that out.
Yeah,
he's ahead of us every time, though. Good job.
For one, I'm going to play down the Light of Valinor. I'm attached to a Noldor or Sylvan hero. I'm going to attach it to Círdan. It's going to let him to commit to the quest without exhausting. So now I can use the I can exhaust them later to ready allies. So now I can ready your eagles. So that's going to be very helpful. And I want to get this other card out, but I'm trying to figure out if it's worth the discard to make it happen. Don't know if it's worth it. All right, wait, one more turn. Actually, we have a lot of people attacking us. I need to find healing. Is what I need to do. So I won't. I'm done.
All right. I'm going to play the Descendant of Throndor for 4. And when it comes into play, it deals 2 damage to something in the staging area. And I'm going to remove the sniper.
Ooh, well done, sir.
I'm just trying to decide if I want to play Born Aloft on it. I think I do. Because then I could pull it back to my hand, which would trigger all these things. I think it makes sense. I guess the only issue would be if I want him to be a blocker.
Right.
I guess I'll wait. All right. Because I definitely don't want to put it on Landreval. That's too expensive. Although he's a 4, so I guess it's not much less. All right. You are committing to questing.
I am. So I'm going to do Círdan for 4. We'll do Arwen for 3, and we'll do Furo for another 3. And I also will play another Aileron's Council to give a +1. So that'll be 11 total, and I drop my threat by another 3.
Nice.
So, oops, let's see. So I'm down to 28 now. And 11, yes. And then let's do Furo before we forget.
Yeah, so we look at the top card, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so it is a collapsed mine. So it's going to be more questing, but it's a 2. It's probably a good keep.
It is. Yeah, that's probably okay.
All right. So I think I'll quest for 2 with Imrahil just to give us a little bit more to push.
Okay.
I mean, I could use this Descendant, but he feels like a good blocker given that Boromir is not a great blocker right now.
You could use your allies because I can ready them.
Oh, okay. So I'll quest for 2 more and we'll see if we can push a little farther here.
So how much are you sending total?
4.
So up to 15?
Mm-hmm.
15, and I count 4, just 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, we won't complete this though, because even if we get 11, that puts us 1 short of this.
Okay.
But that's okay. It gets us closer. So we're going to get the Collapse Mine, and we're going to get Goblin Tunnels. And that's just +4 more, so this is 8 total up here.
7 + 7.
All right, so we get rid of this one. Did we do that? After a goblin is revealed from the encounter deck, remove 1 progress from the current quest?
We did not.
Okay.
That would have been 2. Because we had the sniper and we had the other guy that popped up.
And they both popped up after we traveled?
Sniper did, yes. I'm not sure about the other one.
We used the torch to clear this. That's when somebody popped up. When did
Wait,
the
the
sniper come
tunnels
out?
is only when it's in the staging area.
Yeah. Only when it's in the stadium, which I think was after all that. All right.
Yeah.
So 7 goes on that. That's cleared. So now we can travel to one of these locations.
You want to do the Lightless Passage? Risky, but it would be only one enemy popping out now.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Okay.
we'll exhaust here. Oh my gosh. We cannot cut a break.
Hey, at least we can engage him. So there.
That's right. All right. So the Lightless Passage is now here. We can get rid of the 4 there. And then I think that's me, right? To engage him. I don't have anything with range. So
nope.
All right. So I will engage this Goblin Sniper and then
get him shadow card.
Give him a shadow card. I guess I need to have Aemir block.
Well, I'm going to exhaust Cyrodiil and Narya. So exhaust him and that attachment. It says ready up to 2 allies. Each of those allies get +1 attack and +1 defense to end of phase. So they're
perfect. All right.
So
then I'll block with the bird. And it's +0. So he's got 2 defense. So we're good. And then the other bird can attack him.
Yeah, and I helped.
Finally, there you go. Right? That's right. There it is. All right, we're getting there. Although interestingly, like we're almost through the deck, so it's not like, oh, we're looking for certain things. All right, so we ready everything. I'm at 37 shadow. That's still not too bad.
I have ways of dropping a threat too if you needed.
Oh, perfect. And then I am now the first player. Is that like the lead questing companion or something? Is there a term, or is it just first player?
No, just first player.
Okay. I wanted it to be a lot fancier. All right. So I do have this Secret of the Eagles, which is super good. So yeah, I'm going to play that. 1, 2, 3. So that allows me to exhaust it. And my hero gains attack or defense equal to 1 eagle in play.
And that's going to be nice because if I boost your eagle, I think that counts.
Yeah, I'm intrigued if I should put it on Aemir so he can attack for more. But I'm thinking Boromir can... Oh, it has to exhaust this, so it's only 1 time.
Well, wait, what does it say exactly?
Exhaust the support to choose an eagle ally. Until the end of the phase, attached hero adds that ally's attack or defense.
It's to the end of the phase, so it would last multiple uses. You exhaust the card, so you can only exhaust it once. You only pick one target.
It would last multiple uses. So it's probably good on Boromir. We just need to get him healed.
Definitely.
I mean, the other thing I have this Guardian, which will then give him +4 defense. That's the idea.
Wow. I like it.
But we got to get to that. So we got to keep him alive. So I guess we just got to focus on keeping him alive a little longer. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, because I can raise threat to block multiple things with him then.
Yep.
That is it for me.
Okay. I am going to spend all 5 of my resources on Khalil because I was able to discard a card to boost him up. So that's going to let me play Jubair. So this guy's awesome. I love this guy. 5, like all the big allies cost 5 for the Herads. Yeah. 1 willpower, 2 attack, 3 defense, and 3 health. Sentinel, so now I can block for you. Response, after he exhausts to defend an attack, discard 1 face-down shadow card from a non-unique enemy. So he can get rid of shadow cards for us.
After he exhausts to defend?
Yep, so he defends and I get rid of a shadow card.
Nice. Oh, wow. So yeah, then you just know if you're blocking something with 3 attack, right? You're good.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to commit to questing. You can do that every turn. Ready my eagles?
Yes.
So I guess I will commit 4 again.
Okay. I will send my 10 on top of that. So we're up to 14.
And there's 4 here.
Yeah, 14 to 4. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Oh, wait. Furo first.
Oh, thanks. Yep. This is going to be either commit the cave torch, or no quest can be played on the main? Should we just get rid of that one? Or is it good because it's a 0?
Yeah. But the problem is
It's a tough call.
It's a tough call. Yeah, exactly. Because if you exhausted the cave torch, the next one could be an enemy.
Right.
But we might get it anyway if you discard it. I would lean toward discarding it.
Yeah, we'll do it. All right, here we go. 1, 2. So this one is the first player attaches watchful eyes to one of their heroes. Counts as a condition. If attached hero is exhausted at the end of the combat phase, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Well, I'll put that on Boromir.
How about I play Test of Will instead?
Oh, there you go.
Cancel that effect. No.
We don't have to deal with that. All right, and Crumbling Stairs. While it's in the staging area, progress cannot be placed on it. When it leaves play, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it's a location, put it into play. So, wow, there's a lot coming at us. It's not punishing, but there's a lot coming at us. So this goes up 3. That's at 7.
Okay. 7 to 14. We're up by +7.
All right, so 4 goes on this. Lightless Passage is gone. 3 goes on this. We're finally getting there. 6, and now we can travel. So are those Crumbling Stairs our best bet? Because it's 3 for 3?
Yeah, generally it is. I'm gonna find the Crumbling Stairs in my pack.
We might have some slight differences, right?
We found that out last time, by the way. So
Yeah.
I have the set from the collector's edition, and I think the set they released, there's actually additional cards in there. So I think this is one of them.
Yeah.
So, which is okay.
So I mean, it might, if it gives us a location, it's a location, but
Yep.
What are we gonna do, right?
Yep.
So we'll try to get rid of that one. Okay. I think that's it.
I don't have anything. I'll draw a card, but
I guess I should exhaust the torch because if we get an enemy, we'll just kill it.
That's true. That's true.
Right? So I'll exhaust it during the travel phase. I can do that, right?
Yes.
And I'll put 3 on this one because then I could get rid of it next turn. And it's an enemy. All right. So that enemy will engage, or I'll optionally engage it.
Okay. I will ready and boost your eagles for you.
Okay. He's a 3, so he's a 2. So I could block for 4 with Boromir. Do I run myself into trouble?
Well, how much? What's the guy's attack?
3. You could just block.
Well, I can block with Jubair and then discard the shadow card from him.
Perfect.
So you just have to kill him.
Done. And then he's dead. Everybody attacks him.
Dog pile. Okay.
Ooh, and it was going to be cancel all damage to him. So that was a perfect discard.
Oh, actually.
Yeah. All right. We ready up. That passes to you. 38. We have now drawn an enemy every time we have exhausted the torch. Maybe that first time that we forgot it had an effect. I can't remember, but I think we did.
I think so.
So I'm not doing a lot of leaving play. That would be the one element. So I'm not building up resources as fast.
Okay. So I'm first player.
Yep.
So I am going to discard a card to put a resource down. I don't think it matters who I put it on. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it on. I'm going to play a Good Harvest. So let me pick a sphere and then play cards from the sphere for any of my characters. So I am going to choose lore, or not lore. Lore. And then for 2 resources, I'm going to play Emlaja's Caregiver. So 2 health, 1 willpower, 1 defense. Action: discard a card from your hand to heal 1 damage from on any character.
Oh, there you go.
So I got my healing in play. And let's get rid of these 2, I guess. And that's probably all I'm going to do this turn. Actually, I will discard a card to heal one of your characters you pick.
Yeah, I guess I'll bring Boromir down just so he can take 2 damage.
Okay.
He should be pretty set because now I'm going to put a Winged Guardian in play.
Nice.
Which means now he's 6 defense. He should be okay. But All right. And that's it for me.
Okay.
So now we are committing to questing.
Yes. So I'm going to send. I'm going to send 11. I'm going to send the caregiver as well. And we have fear roll, so you can look at the top card of the deck.
It is a doomed one. Each player must choose either raise your threat by 1 for each questing character you control or discard a questing character you control.
Get rid of that.
So I think we don't need that.
Yeah.
All right. So then I will commit 4 as I do.
Okay. So up to 15, and there is
4 out here.
4. Okay.
Yeah. All right. 2 cards. First one is a Goblin Troop. That's actually pretty big. 3/5/3/6. All right. And the next one is when revealed, discard the top card of each player's deck. He gains. Can you cancel a when revealed effect?
I can, but I don't have it in my hand.
Yeah. Okay. So we each have to discard and add to his shadow what our card is worth. Mine is a 0.
Mine is 2.
Yours is a 2 or yours is a 0?
Oh, sorry. Mine's a 2. Sorry. Number 2.
Oh, yours is a 2. Oh, I thought we were doing pretty well. All right. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have the option of exhausting the torch here to lower it by 2. I don't know where, but I don't think it matters because this is going to clear.
We're at +5.
Yeah, that's perfect. So 3 gets rid of this. So I have to discard the top card. It's a location, so that dungeon goes there. Man. And then 2 goes on this, which completes this quest.
How'd that dungeon come out?
I think I read this correctly. When Crumbling Stairs leaves play as an explode location, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it's a location, put it into play as the active location.
Got it. Okay.
So then the other 2 goes on this and clears the first quest. So we move on to surprise attack. As you search the caves of Nibin-Dum, you are ambushed by goblins. Add Goblin Chieftain to the staging area. Chieftain. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a different enemy of their choice and adds it to the staging area. Okay.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be hard with the because we had the Chieftain to play. Chieftain staging area, yeah.
Yep. So I think we can take a scavenger, and this warg makes us discard and get another goblin. That might overrun us. Should we just put a sniper up there and deal with the 1 damage?
Towards yes. It's just 1 damage, but we won't be able to take. No, I don't know about that because we can't take it the sniper for a while because there's a lot of enemies. So I'm not sure.
All right.
Unless
we have this warg, we could risk not getting another enemy.
That's true. That's true.
But I don't know how many there are. We definitely don't want to put the cave troll out.
No.
These other ones attack for 3, so you could block one of the ones that attacks for 3 pretty easily.
Yeah, Goblin Runner's not bad. We can do one of those.
Yeah. All right, so there are 5 things out there now, so we need to deal with that. This one won't engage us, correct?
What was the other guy you got?
The Goblin Troop. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I've got 2 scavengers.
Gotcha.
So this guy is equal to so he's a 2/2/2 with 8 health, but he can't take damage. After he attacks, either remove X progress from the quest or return it to the staging area.
What's your threat?
My threat is 38.
Okay, so we haven't hit his level yet.
Then we have to flip to this side. The goblins are led by a large chieftain who whips them into a frenzy. His soldiers attack you with reckless savagery, and you struggle to gain the upper hand. During the encounter phase, treat each enemy's engagement cost as if it were 0. So never mind. This stage gets +4 quest points for each enemy in play. So basically, we have to quest for 4 and eliminate all the enemies.
No, not necessarily. It's just 0 on there. So if you limit all enemies, you're good.
Yeah, he can't be defeated.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, Brombay's correct. This could be bad. Yes, exactly.
All right. So, yeah. So that 35 is coming to me, and I can block him. You can block a goblin runner.
Yes.
So I guess I need to take the Chieftain.
The Chieftain is... Oh, he has 0. That's right. He's only 2 attack right now.
Yeah. I mean, I can block a lot.
I could potentially block him as well. I have 2
You
defense.
could block this Goblin Runner, right?
I can do the runner, and I could do a scavenger pretty easily. I don't have a way of attacking back yet.
So if I take the Chieftain and then you take the Runner, then I get this troop. No. Then you get one of these guys, I get the troop, and you're going to end up getting 3. Right?
Yeah, I might.
So I do have 2 Sentinels. Can you still ready me, or that means you lose Sirdain, right?
I lose Sirdain if I ready you, but it's Sirdain versus for 2 allies. So it might be worth it, even.
Okay. Because Landerval has Sentinel, so he could block one of the scavengers or something.
I also haven't mentioned this, but Khalil has an ability. I can discard a Harad ally from my hand to choose a Harad ally in play and ready it.
Okay.
So I can actually like block with Jubair a few times, for example.
Got it. All right. I think what I do is I take the Chieftain.
Okay.
Oh, but then you're going to get the troop, right?
No, I'm at 30. So the troop.
No, but they're all
0.
zeros.
They're zeros. Yeah.
So then it doesn't matter. Then you can pick what you get, right?
The Chieftain's going to naturally engage you. If you optionally engage the troop, you will get both of them.
Will it go highest to lowest, even if they're considered zeros? That's a tough.
I'm not sure.
Rule, right? All right. So if I take the troop, then you take the runner.
Yeah.
Then they'd all be zeros for you. So that's where the question comes in. Do you get the Chieftain or do you get one of these? So I think we just give you one of these because they're all zeros. So I would think at that point you choose what you get. Unless it's supposed to be randomized. But
no, it's not random. You can pick.
So then I'll take the Chieftain and then you get this one, which is kind of what we wanted.
Yep. So you got the 2 big guys and I got the 3 little guys, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So then we deal out the cards over everybody, highest to lowest, or per player? Does it go first player and then second player?
I think it's highest to lowest.
In general.
In general, yeah.
Okay. It's not a big deal. If we got it wrong, we got it wrong. But we don't deal out cards to them.
Because we ran out of decks cards. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So then, I mean, I've got a block here. I'm all set blocking here. I don't know how I'm going to defeat them. Unfortunately, I can only add to his defense.
Or his attack.
I could add to his attack, but then I'd have to figure out how to block this 5.
Yeah, that's.
But I guess I could just chump block with something.
Well, excuse me. I'm going to ready and boost up your bird trigger.
Okay. So then, then we have to decide, like, because I could have this Winged Guardian just block the 5. It will then go away.
Unless you pay a resource, right? Which you don't have.
I do have a resource right here.
But it has to be a tactics, though, doesn't it?
I have this Song of Battle.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
So I could do that, but it's just after his defend resolves. So won't he already be dead?
If he survives the defend, he'll be okay.
Right.
But he's got 4 defense, so most likely, well, actually,
no, because this is a 5.
Yeah, you have to block like the Chieftain instead, which is only 2. That'd be better.
So I could do that, but then the question is who blocks the 5 if I'm going to pump him up with attack, right? But I could just have the Descendant block.
Can't you give the defense to Boromir?
I can give the defense, but we were trying to give the attack to him.
Oh, true.
But I mean, Immerhol's going to ready. He's going to be a 5, so that's going to be 8 total. They're 1 short of defeating him, so I could throw somebody else in to the attack. So I think I'm okay.
Okay.
All right, so I will block the chieftain with the winged guard. Oh wait, do you block first?
Technically, sure. Yeah, because I'm first player.
Okay.
So I'll do Jubair. So exhaust him, and then I'm going to go ahead and discard a Harad from my hand to ready him. And I will get rid of, I'll block the Goblin Runner and get rid of his Shadow card.
Perfect. So he attacks you for 3.
Yep, 3 defense, good. And I'll block one of the Scavengers. He's got no Shadow, so that's fine.
And do you need me to block one of them, or are you just going to take a damage?
No, I have Khalil ready to go, which I think I will. Yeah, I'll just block him with the other one. I won't be able to destroy any of them, unfortunately, but I think I'll just have to deal with it. It's okay.
Okay. All right, so then I'm going to have my Winged Guardian block this Goblin Chieftain, who's a 2. And it'll be only 2, and then I'll pay the resource. Do I want to pay, or do I want him to just leave play so I ready things? I might just want him to leave play, huh?
It is 4 defense. It's hard.
Yeah, I've got another one in my hand, so that's an easy decision.
Yeah.
Easy decision. So he readies, he gains a resource, he's +2. Then this one's going to attack. So now I have 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I do have Boromir block, I have 13 attack, and I can't damage this guy anyway. So Boromir will block. Oh, he doesn't gain the +4. I would do it in the other order.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, it's cheating, but I just had to think that out. So so he's going to be a 6. He's going to block the 5, and then I would have blocked with the other one. I know I saw cards, but we're going to let it be. All right, and then during the attack phase, you don't have any attacks, correct?
I don't have any attacks.
All right, and I'm 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I will take out this Goblin troop.
Well done.
Yeah, I had to cheat a little, but we'll let it be.
Yep.
All right. How are we going to get rid of all your enemies?
I will have to hold back a little bit on questing, maybe.
Okay.
So, or not ready your birds. To be okay.
Right. I don't think I should exhaust the torch. I guess if I do, we get rid of this. Oh, there's no cards.
Oh, good question.
Because you only reshuffle during the quest phase, correct?
Yep, you can do it. You should be able to do it.
Nice. Cheat the game. All right, so that's possibly 2 things we didn't get right that turn, but that's okay. All right, played wrong with Boromir, but it was just the back and forth of trying to think what I wanted him to do.
I'm sure someone will correct us.
Yeah, no worries. We're ready to be corrected.
Totally.
We're having fun. That's the key.
Exactly.
All right. So that's the end. I'm up to 39 Shadow. I am now the first player, and this doesn't reshuffle yet, right? It's just during the quest phase.
Yes.
All right, we gain 3. So I now have the option of Gandalf, but I don't know that he's super helpful to us here. So I think I'm just going to put a Snowborn Scout into play and put a Winged Guardian into play.
Cool.
And the Snowborn Scout can add 1. I think I'll put it on the Goblin Dungeon. And we only have to quest for 4 to get rid of it. I think that makes our lives a little easier.
Brombe says we probably did it right. He says, seems legit to him. That's
perfect. Brombe approved.
I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. I'm set. So when this Snowborn comes into play, he adds a progress to a location, and then he's basically a blocker so that I can trigger Imrahil, the Horn, and Éomer.
Cool.
I am done.
Okay. I am going to discard a card, give a resource to R1, I guess. Okay. I am going to spend 2 of those resources to play Valiant Determination. Attach an ally. Ally does not exhaust to quest.
Ooh, there you go.
So I will go ahead and drop that onto Furial. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do with the remainder of 3 resources, I'm going to go play Khalil's Headdress. This is a unique attachment for Khalil. Restricted. Each Harad character gets +1 willpower. Resource action, which is interesting time to do this. Exhaust the Headdress to shuffle the topmost Harad ally in your discard pile into your deck.
All right.
Okay.
Questing. I'm going to chump block, so I'm good for 2. I don't even necessarily mind not having this eagle, so I will quest for 3 so that you can leave more things up.
Okay. Let's see. So I've got 4, another 4. It's 8. I'll definitely send with her for another 3. And another 1. So it's 4, 4, 12. Yep, I'll send 12.
So that's your light questing turn, 12?
Yeah, I think so.
So I have 3 for 15. And we don't get to look at the top card of the deck because there is no deck.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Right? Oh, it's the questing phase, though.
We would reshuffle. Yeah, we reshuffle. We can look at it. That's fine.
All right. So this is going to be a goblin troop that we are most definitely going to discard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we get 2 cards. This has 2 to our 15. So we get another collapsed mine. And we get an ogre. That's not good. A troll, excuse me.
I did not want to see him.
All right. So that is 7. What were we, 15?
We're at 15. That's correct.
All right. So we're plus 8. So 4 gets rid of this. The first player searches the top 5 cards for an ally and puts it into play. So unfortunately, that's me. And I think it's going to be this one. So I'm going to put this one into play, and it can deal 2 damage to an enemy in the staging area.
Haha.
So we will do that. I assume I'm supposed to shuffle. Yeah. So that's gone. And then 4 goes on this. So if we do eliminate all the enemies, we move on. So now we can travel, I think, just to the collapsed mine again. And yes. I'm just going to pull this guy and figure it out because you're not going to take him. I can tell you that. Okay. No offense.
Help.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So here, and here. So I do have 2 sentinels if you need them.
Might take you up on that. You have any range attackers?
I have 0.
Okay.
So I'm blocking first, right? So this Snowborn Scout. Oh, actually, I should read this. For each point of excess damage dealt by Great Troll. Oh my gosh. Remove 1 progress from the current quest. All right, so I'm not going to chump block with him.
I mean, it's not the end of the world, honestly. We can easily get the quest back up there. It's up to you.
Yeah, but I mean, I just have Boromir with 6.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I should be good. And this is if this attack is undefended. It is not, so we're good. So I block the 6. Then I will have the Snowborn Scout block this one 2. It's a 0, so he dies. When he leaves play, I gain a resource. I ready.
Nice.
And Aemir goes up to 5.
Yeah, you're a killing machine over there.
So that's that. And I still have 2 sentinels if you need them. So you've got a 3 and 2 1s here. Everybody has basically 3 health. This has 1 block and 2 health.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to exhaust Jubair to block the runner, get rid of his shadow guard.
Which was a cancel all combat damage.
Nice. And then if you've got 2 sentinels, you want to block those 1 attacks for me?
Yep, so I'll block this one, which is a nothing, so it's blocked. And I will block this one, which is a deal 1 damage to a character I control. I'm going to put it on this Descendant of Throndor, I guess this one, and then I'll pay 1 resource to leave this eagle in play.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. And then I can attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will defeat this cave troll. And everybody's exhausted. And then it's your turn.
So I'm going to attack with Furial and Khalil for a 3 total attack. That will take out the Goblin Runner. And then what I'll do is I'll use Círdan and Narya to ready Furial and Jubair, give them +1 attack each.
Oh, that's right. You can ready your own.
Yeah. So I got 5 available and 1 short. That's okay. Jubair will attack and kill one of those scavengers, and then I'll deal 2 damage to the other one.
1 is dead. 1 has 2.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait. You didn't do your attack, did you?
I did. I took out the cave troll.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So now we just have to get this to 8.
Correct.
And we're good. We would move on. So
Correct. Okay.
All right. So ready all these. Whew, that was long questing through all those caves. And
I am going to shuffle a Herald.
I guess I'll use the torch. We don't really need it, do we? It seems more trouble.
I mean, you could get lucky. Try it.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll add 3 here. Oh, wait. After he attacks, either remove 2 from progress or return him to the staging area. So I'll just remove the 2.
4, because 2 of them attacked.
He's attacked twice. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. But I think the first, he should have been up here. The first time he should have gone back, and I should have had to get him back again because this would have gone. But well, yeah, we'll just bring this to 0, even though technically
That's okay.
It wouldn't have worked. But
I missed that too.
All right. So this goes to 40, and you are now the first player.
Yeah, finally see some of the cards I wanted.
I am going to take a quick bio break and let you talk through your turn.
Okay, sounds good. So what I would like to do... I don't have the resources, Captain. I'm probably not going to do much of anything, unfortunately. Oh, actually, what I could do, I could do something. So Círdan actually is leadership, and so is Khalil. So I'll get rid of those 2 resources, and I'm going to play a Khalil's Tribesman. 2 cost 1/1/1 2. Action: exhaust the tribesman to choose another Herald character. That character gets +1 willpower, +1 attack, and +1 defense until the end of the phase. It's be a nice little boost. And that is it. I do have my Herald attacker in my hand, but I have to build up to it. I don't have the resources yet. Okay, that is what I got. So while Brandt's gone here, I will mention the other card in my hand. So this was really fun for Herads. So I wish I had enough to play this. This is a Wild Stallion. Costs 2. One's across the board, but the planning action is interesting. Attach Wild Stallion to an ally you control. Counts as a mount, restricted. Attached ally gets +1 to all stats. So that's a fun way to throw them on the hurrah to boost them up even stronger. So my goal is to get that out probably next turn. Okay. I am done. You're up.
Oh, perfect. I mean, all I have is Gandalf, and I don't think I'm going to play him. So,
yeah, you're probably fine.
The only other option I could add a Born Aloft here, and then I could pull this Descendant back to deal 2 damage to an enemy here, but I don't know if that's that big a deal.
No, it's okay.
So I think I'll just leave this, and I'll do that towards the end. So I got nothing.
Okay. Questing.
Yeah, I mean, we roughly need to get 11 above, but that might be a little bit unrealistic.
That's okay. Probably not that high, but I'm going to send 12.
Okay. I'm going to send 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just send 3.
Oh, we also get to look at the top card of the deck.
Oh, thanks. It's this one where you have to exhaust the torch. I'm just going to get rid of it.
Sure. And how much is in the staging area?
2.
Okay. So we're up to 15 to 2.
All right. So maybe we will get it. We'll get a sniper.
Okay.
And each player must exhaust a character and discard the top card of their deck. If the printed cost of the discarded card is equal to or higher than the remaining hit points of the exhausted character, discard the exhausted character.
No me gusta.
Yeah, we don't have a cancel for that, right?
I do not. I'll send my tribesman for that. Yep, he died. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I do this one, then I kill the sniper. So it does kill him now. So he leaves play. When he leaves play, Emerald readies. I gain a thing, and I deal 2 damage to an enemy in the staging area.
Actually, that worked.
All right. So that's 15 to 2, right?
Yes.
So 3 goes on this, and 10 goes on here. So that will complete this one.
Awesome.
All right, so we move on. Number 3, the chasm. The goblins retreat down a dark tunnel, and you chase them into a large hall of many pillars. A wide chasm runs the width of the hall, and the goblins race across on a large plank. Their chieftain casts the plank into the depths of the chasm and disappears, leaving you stranded on the other side. So we set the Goblin Chieftain aside. Thank you. Out of play, add cracked pillar to the staging area. And we flip. Oops, when I dropped the card. All right. As you search for a way across, you see that one tall pillar near the edge of the chasm is cracked where it meets the ceiling. If you topple the pillar, it could serve to bridge the gap. Reveal an additional encounter card during the quest phase. Progress cannot be placed on cracked pillar while it's in the staging area. After it leaves play as an explored location, advance to 4. So we have to remember to draw 3 cards a turn now.
That's correct.
The cracked pillar is when cracked pillar is in the staging area, it gains the first player may declare an attack against cracked pillar during the combat phase as if it was an enemy engaged with them. Use its shadow of 2 as its defense during the attack. And then to travel, we have to remove 4 damage from it. So that is that. So that was questing. So we will travel to this Goblin Tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is combat, which is just your 1 over here, and I will block for you.
Okay. Cool.
Deal 1 damage to the defending character. So Landerville is 1 away from death, but that's okay.
I will have Furil attack for 1 and kill it. But I think I'm available to attack the pillar.
Yep.
So I will go ahead and use Narya to ready and boost up Fural and Jubair's attack. And so it's going to be 3, 5, plus 2, 7. 7 attack to it, so 5 damage on it.
All right. So it's got 5. So now I guess I didn't think about the fact we have to clear this.
We do. Yeah.
I wonder if I should have used the torch. Whatever.
You can use it now.
Yeah. I used the torch. Not an enemy. So 3 goes on this. So now we should be pretty good to clear that.
Yep.
All right. End of the round, right?
End of the round.
Refresh phase, 41. I'm first player. We're definitely getting there now. Oh, did I draw 3 cards? Oh, it starts now.
Yes, it will start.
All right. Ooh, I drew an Eagles of the Misty Mountains, which is very good. And I don't think I just put resources on.
Eagles of Misty Mountains, an excellent card. Always love seeing that one.
I will play Eagles of the Misty Mountain. They are a 2/2/2/4, and they cannot have any attachments, but they get +1/+1 for each face down attachment. They can't have restricted attachments. And when another eagle leaves play, I attach it to them and they become +1/+1. So that is the idea there. And then I have Gandalf, but I think I just save him for the last round at this point. I don't think we need him for questing here. So that is that. That's me.
Okay. Got some options here. Not sure what the best one is. I think we have to do some questing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we have to quest for 4. 6 because of this. Obviously, we draw 3 cards, but
yeah. So I'm going to discard card, get another resource. And then for 2 blues, I'm going to play a Valiant Determination. Attached to an ally, I'm going to put that on Jubair to allow him to exhaust without questing. Or to quest without exhausting. So that's going to be helpful.
exhaust without questing.
And I think that's all I'm going to do. Okay.
All right. I will quest for 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, and we have how much out there right now? And we have 2.
There's only 2
There's
out
2.
there, so I don't know if 5 is overkill. I guess I could do 4.
Yeah, you can keep stuff to the back.
Do 3 cards, yeah.
So I'm going to do 4. Another 4's 8. Another 4, 12. And another 2, 14. 14 to your 4. So we're at 18. But I also have a Elrond's Council. So I'll give a +1 to that. So we have 19. And I drop my threat by 3. So last one of those I got.
And we get to look at the top card, correct?
And we look at top card, exactly.
So it's a sniper.
That seems okay.
We can probably just deal with him now.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that one.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. We get a warg. And we get a lightless passage. So that is 10 total here.
So +9.
+9. So that's 4 on this one, and nothing can go on this. And then we travel to the cracked pillar, right? Do we want to go slow?
No, we can go. We can do it. Does that work have surge?
Nope.
Okay. I forget.
So we remove 4 damage from this. I don't really know what damage does now. Probably nothing, right?
Nothing. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
So I'm just going to remove it.
Sure.
Don't have to pay attention to it. And we'll go to the cracked pillar. And then we just have to quest for 2 on that one. So now we have these enemies to deal with.
I can optionally engage 1, and if you then someone else can optionally engage the what one can we can get the sniper
deal with the sniper?
Yeah, I can deal with him.
Okay, because he can only go if he's the only one, right?
Correct.
Okay, so he goes to you. I take this warg. All right, so I will block. You get this one. I get this one. I will block the warg with Boromir and use this, so he's a 6.
He's so much defense.
And there's none there. And now it's you. The sniper's attacking you for 2.
I'll block with Jubair and give her a shadow card.
And it was raise your threat by 1. So that is done. And then I will attack. Yeah, for 6. So he's done.
Nice. I can attack with you know what, Sirton can attack. He hasn't attacked yet. So I get a sniper.
All right, for 2. Or at least 2.
Yep, 2.
Done. All right. And I think we reset.
We do.
Yeah, it's interesting. The pace of this game is just slower than some of the other LCGs. Arkham, because things just come at you so fast at some point. Like you're trying to deal with almost like real-time problems. And Champions, because you're just refilling your hand. There's so much you can do in a turn.
Mm-hmm.
This one's giving, right? Like I started at 32, so we've gone 10 turns.
Yeah, also it varies a little bit too what the quests do. Because some quests will hit you hard and fast.
Yeah, no. It wasn't like an overall negative. I was just saying
Nope.
You can tell like there's this pace of, okay, we dealt with that, next turn. Dealt with that, next turn. Like, all right, it is all you.
All me, huh? Well, I am going to discard a card, give myself a resource. Actually, I'm going on Khalil and yeah, I'm going to, for 2 resources, I will play a Southron refugee. So this is an ally exhausted to reduce the cost of the next Harad ally I play this turn by 1.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't even need to. You know what? I'm not gonna play that one. I can discard it for resources anyway. That's not worth it. I am probably gonna be good.
All right. And I'm gonna play the Eagles are coming. Look top 5 for another Eagle. I did find one. I found 2, so I get both of them. There's no limit on allies, correct?
Correct.
You run out at a fellowship?
No, it's funny because I remember when Arkham Horror LCG came to the table, I went to go demo it at Gen Con, and I sat down at the table and they're like, oh yeah, and you have this limit of so many allies. I'm like, is that because of Lord of the Rings? He's like, yeah, it is. So
well, it's cool. It's like you're building up a party here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to add a Vassal of the Windlord, and I'm going to add oh man, I know I've pronounced this before. Gua here. We'll go with it.
Yep.
After he enters play, search your discard pile for an Eagle ally and put it into play under your control. At the end of the round, if that ally is still in play, add it to your hand. So, I don't know if it matters which one I put into play, but I'll put this Descendant in play, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So that's all I've got is just these 7 Eagles.
Only 7 Eagles.
It's your questing.
Okay, so 4, 2. Wait, that's 4, 8, 12, 16.
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quest for 2.
No, totally fine. Totally fine. You're doing the combat, so.
So that's 18 to 4.
Okay.
Oh, do we get to look at the top card?
We do.
Always, right?
We do.
So we don't want a guy with Surge, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not.
Because it's just going to be the next card anyway, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we get a Tunnel. We get a Warg. And we get branching paths. So that is going to be a total of 9.
So 9 plus 9.
All right, so it's 2, and that leaves play. And then that completes this.
Correct.
So we are done. We are on the last quest, the last stage of the quest. Oath Keepers. You've made it across the chasm and resumed the chase. The goblins rally around their chieftain outside the dungeons where the woodman villagers are being held. You must defeat the goblins' hefty leader if you are to fulfill your oath and rescue the captives. So we add the chieftain to the staging area.
Mm-hmm.
Flip this.
Mm-hmm.
While there are at least 8 progress tokens on this stage, Goblin Chieftain loses the text cannot take damage. This stage cannot be defeated while Goblin Chieftain is in play. And when we do that, we save the captives and win.
So
all
take
right.
out figure it out, take out both keepers and kill the captain.
Yep.
And he's got 3s across the board now. Or 4s, actually, sorry, 4s.
Right. Yeah, he's 4s. I feel like we could deal with another enemy. So I'm going to use the cave torch and travel to the Lightless Passage.
Okay.
And we don't get another enemy. Woo! Okay. Now it's paying off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to end up with an enemy. No, he's not a 0, right?
No, he's not a 0. I'm at 31 threat.
So if I take the wargs, then I see if I get a goblin. I don't. And then he won't engage you and he will engage me, right?
Sure.
All right. So
what's the warg's attack?
The warg attacks for 2.
So I will block and grave his shout card for you.
Perfect. Ooh, nice. That was if it destroys a character. That wasn't that great, but all right. And then this guy goes away at the end of the round, so it just makes sense to block with him, right?
He goes to your hand if he's around.
Yeah, but I don't think I need him there. He's just when he comes into play, he deals damage.
Sure.
Yeah, because I can just attach him to them, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right, so he will deal 4 damage. That will defeat this, which deals 2 to the staging area. But then when it leaves play, I can attach it to this eagle to give him +1/+1. He readies, gains this, and he's a +2. Unfortunately, he can't take any damage. Otherwise, he would be done. But here's 5 to kill the warg.
Nice.
So now we just need you to quest big and me to attack big, and we're pretty good at that.
Yep.
All right. Maybe the last round, depending on what comes out of the deck. Maybe a little too big for us to quest. Oh, sorry. After he attacks, either remove X progress or add him back here.
We don't have any progress, so. Oh, that's right.
So he's going to be a 4. So that's going to make it a little bit harder for us to quest.
That's okay. I'm not worried about. I think our question is
12.
So
yeah. All right, 43. I am now first player.
Correct.
I'll just make life easy. I will. When do I want to sneak attack Gandalf? It doesn't matter, right?
You could sneak attack him during
at the end
combat.
of the phase. What are the phases? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if you do it in combat, you can actually block with him, and then it comes back to your hand. Because he can probably survive the attack from the chieftain, right?
Yeah, he's got 4 defense and 4 health.
Yeah.
Or we could get a +4 questing. But I don't know that we can quest that.
Yeah, I don't know if we need it, so.
Okay, so I'll hold off on him for now.
Yep.
So I don't think I'm going to play anything.
Okay. So I am going to spend 5 resources on Khalil. Now, Khalil's got a cool ability. He says that I can use his resources for any sphere, for any Harad ally specifically, which I'll play Yazan. He's a range guy. So 2 willpower, 3 attack, 1 defense. And after he's declared as an attacker, do 1 damage to a non-unique enemy in play. Unfortunately, the boss is unique, but you can deal with other stuff at least. So he'll come into play. And then I will spend 2 spirit resources to put Valiant Determination on him. So now he can, it doesn't have to exhaust a quest.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was realizing range was kind of one of the elements that's missing from my deck, but these Vassals of the Windlord have ranged.
Totally.
So it is there somewhere. All right. So I am questing. I feel like I should go pretty big, right?
Maybe.
I'm just gonna have to block him at most 3, unless it's like really unlucky. There's only 1 card left. Oh, but this is a quest phase, so we'll reshuffle.
That's correct. I can send a ton, so I'm going to go heavy this time.
Okay.
So I'm going to send basically... No, I'm going to send everyone. Yeah, I'm going to send everyone. So I'll tell you what my math is. You can figure out if you want to send people. So it's going to be 4, 4, 4. So it's 12 plus another 3. Another 2's. So 5, 17, 20. I'm sending 20.
All right. So this is 8 and 4 is 12. And 3 is 15 and 4 is 19 to clear the whole thing. So which you're currently doing that plus the 2 cards, right? So if they're both 2s and I got us up to like 24, we could potentially get there.
Yeah. So how much is in the staging area now?
There's 7 in the staging area. And we need to be plus 12. So I can definitely do Imrahil, because then if I just do a block, he readies.
That's true.
And I mean, I can do Gwei here because I have plenty of attack. And he's a 2 quest. So that gives me 4.
Okay. So at 24?
So then I can just do Boromir because I can just ready him by spending a threat, which isn't a big deal right now.
Yeah, totally.
Plus, if I sneak attack in Gandalf, I can lower my threat by 5, right?
Yes.
So that's 25. The other option is to put Gandalf in to go to 29, so we just make sure it happens.
You could do that.
And then he comes out, I ready Boromir block and just crush him, right?
Yep. That's not a bad idea, actually. Quest with Gandalf. Just make sure we get it.
So I will quest with Gandalf. Sneak attack. So that's giving me 9. So I think we're 29.
Yes, 29.
Not too bad.
29 to 7.
All right. So they're going to get 2 cards. 1.
And we look at the first card.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. And it is maybe an event we don't care about. Deal 2 damage to a character you control. I can take that.
That seems okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's
okay. Just one of us, right?
What's this? What does it say exactly?
It just says when revealed, deal 2 damage to a character you control.
Yeah, it's one of us. Yep.
All right, so I'll just put on Gandalf.
Oh, no, yeah, perfect.
And then the second one is going to be the Collapsed Mine, which is a 2.
Okay, up to 9.
So the staging area is 2, 4. Yeah, you've got it. 9.
Plus 20.
So 4 here, and 16 goes on this.
Aha.
So that can be completed once he is gone. We'll travel to this. We'll travel to this one because that one limits us to 4 in case something happens. I will pull the Chieftain.
Oh, wait a second. The Collapsed Mine stopped us from putting 4 on there?
The Collapsed Mine is you can't put more than 4 progress on the main quest.
While it's in the staging area, so we can't put... We can only put 4 on there.
While it's in the staging area.
Yeah. Wah wah.
Oh, no.
That's okay. We can deal with it.
All right.
So... unless... Can you... No, it's got 6 on there.
Yeah, torch it.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, so that flipped and then we couldn't put more than 4.
Yeah.
So we'll remove that one. And travel there. So now the Chieftain just needs to be blocked. Oh, then Gandalf, right? That would be the end of the phase. So he goes back in my hand.
Correct.
That readies, gives me a resource, and makes Aemir a 5. So So the Chieftain is attacking for 4, so I'll just have my Winged Guardian block it.
If you want, I can.
I didn't do
block
anything
it.
with Gandalf when he came in. I actually might draw cards
Sure.
instead of lowering my threat.
I can actually block for you.
Okay. I mean, I have all these blockers, so.
So what I'll do is I'll block with Jubair, and then before we resolve it, I'm going to actually use Narya to ready Jubair, give him +1 defense. I'll get rid of the shadow card on that Chieftain.
All right. And you
And
block
then
it
you
for
can
4.
ready one of your allies for +1 attack.
Okay. But I can't deal any damage, so.
Yeah.
We are done. All right. And then we either have to take 4 threat off of this or put him back in the staging area. But is that just a wash?
You can put him back in staging here. It's fine.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters a whole lot either.
All right. This passes to you.
Okay, I'm at 33. I haven't seen my drop your threat stuff, but I think we're doing okay still. Okay, let's see. I can't use that card. I get my resources. Okay. Actually, I do that. So for 2 spirit resources, I'm going to play a Wild Stallion. This is a 1/1/1/1 across the board creature. Can't have attachments. Planning action, which I will do right now. Attach it to an ally you control. It gets +1 to all its stats, including health. So I think let's put that on Jubair. Okay. And I am good. That's all I will do.
All right. Well, I'm going to play a Vassal of the Windlord, a Snowborn Scout, and Gandalf.
Oh my goodness. We choosing for Gandalf's ability.
I think I'll lower my threat by 5, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm at 44. It's weird.
It's a good choice.
So I'll go down to 39 just to avoid any chaos, like that card that says for everybody that's questing. I'll have him put 1 on this Snowborn Scout.
That's only when he dies, though, right? No,
after he enters play.
Yeah,
enters play. So, all right, that is that. And I guess you're first.
Yep. So I can send everyone plus Jubair actually has +1 willpower, so I'll go for 21.
All right, I will do 4.
25.
And Boromir 5. I might as well do 5 because he can just ready.
Okay, so 26.
All right, 26. We get 2 cards here.
Look at the first card first.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's a tunnel. I think we'll just keep it.
Yeah. Oh, is that Goblin Tunnels?
Yeah.
That seems okay.
And then we get a goblin. So each of these have an effect. Do we have to trigger both?
Correct.
After a goblin is revealed. So this goes down to 2.
Yep.
All right. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So we get +16.
All right. So 5 goes here. This is completed. And 11 goes on this.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing holding us back. So that's going to go to 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will travel to these Goblin Tunnels. And I'll let you take this little guy.
Okay.
And I'll take this big guy.
Sure.
And I get a card, and you get this card.
Oh, wait, I cheated last time.
Oh, no.
Jubair says he can discard a face-down shadow card from a non-unique enemy. Oh, well. Too late. So I'll use Jubair to block my guy, I guess. I'll give her the shadow card.
I think your card was cancel all damage. So we didn't deal any damage, so.
That's okay.
You're getting rid of the card, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, you got +2, so that worked. All
Do you
right.
mean it block for you or
No.
okay.
I'll block with my Snowborn Scout.
Oh yeah, totally.
And he will get hosed, and that will ready. And give me one here and give him +2.
I can boost up 2 of your attacks. You can ready and you got ally and get a boost on 2 of them.
Okay. I only have 1 exhausted. And then I will ready Boromir, and I will go in for the killing blow.
Yes.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, because you gave him +1. 18, 21, 25, +5 is 30 damage, 33 damage. Done, and we win.
Nice job. That was epic win.
The captives. Nice. Wow, that was so much damage. All right, Eagle Dex works.
Totally.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. I love this game.
Yeah,
this is a new one I built for this play. And I've played this literally hundreds of times, and I still find new strategies to explore. It's always fun.
Yeah, no, there's definitely so many decks that could be built because there's really no requirements for them.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can literally build one hero.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Like that's a whole path, right? Like just
totally.
having one hero instead of 3, which is interesting. And whatnot. So yeah, that was neat too, just to see like your deck just quested for so much and mine just dealt so much damage and could block. So we both were just like fully in our roles.
Yeah. Can you kill the guy in front of you? No, I can't. Sorry. You can. I can. I can quest a lot.
Yeah, that was funny. When I didn't have range, it was like we were leaving these little guys out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I didn't give you a chance to attack and kill him. I'm sorry.
Totally fine. We got him.
Nice. That cave torch was getting us, but that's a neat mechanism, especially in a deck with a lot of enemies.
Yeah,
so pulled through.
Yeah, we didn't use it a whole lot, but being able to use Feral with a cave torch, you can time that potentially and definitely.
Oh right, yeah. So you know what you're gonna draw and then deal with it.
Right.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll have to find some more Lord of the Rings to play. I don't know where and what and how. So we'll have to see. They're doing that Angmar cycle next, right? Is what they're going to re-release.
I think so.
So
yep.
Something like that, or a fun one-off that you know of that we could do. We'll figure it out.
If you have the print-on-demand quest, there's some pretty fun ones for one-offs. There is a murder mystery one we frequently play.
Oh, I do have that. The Murder at the Prancing Pony.
Yep, that's a good one.
That is one I have.
Yep, lots of replayability in that one too.
Oh, awesome. Nice. Maybe we'll try that one then. Cool. Actually, that'd be perfect because a one-off seems a little better than trying to do a 9 quest cycle or something. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. So awesome. Well, thanks so much, Steve.
Thanks for having me on.
Tell people again where they can find you.
Yeah, One Stop Coop Shop. So I'm mainly on the stream channel, but just head over there. We've got Discord. I'm frequently on the Discord, and that's where I am at. Nice.
Awesome. All right. Saga boxes, maybe. Yeah, I mean, that'd be fun to do those campaigns. Or the Saga ones those are the ones that make a whole campaign if you play through them, right?
That's correct. Yep. And they have what's called boons and burdens. So you actually gain cards, both bad cards and good cards, as you progress.
Right. And that's what they put in the revised core.
Exactly.
They have those because I have them in this one, but I never bought the revised core because I have all that stuff. So it's trickier, but I know you can print them.
Yes, you can.
They made the boons and burdens printable for people who bought in earlier, which was nice. So awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. On behalf of Steve, I am the Brandt. And until next time, we hope you step into the portal.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Ron Bay was